What's going on, everybody? Doing a little bit of a different kind of a video today. I'm in the car, just getting done with work. Figured I'd just do a quick little talk about some battery stuff. This is mainly for people that live in the Midwest. I live in Minnesota, and it's like cold as fuck where I live, and so taking really good care of your batteries in the cold is kind of key. It's really essential, and it's very important to understand proper taking care of your batteries and your mods in the winter, because if you aren't careful, you can do kind of a lot of hefty damage to your batteries. For example, like if your batteries are really cold, like if you accidentally leave them in your car overnight or something, and then you bring them in, put them into a Ziploc bag, and then make sure it's like airtight before you even bring them in, and then let them come up to room temperature. Otherwise, they will actually get condensation. The condensation can get inside of the battery and do some damage, and that's something we definitely don't want to have happen. Some of the things I notice, I'm in the cold, and lithium-ion batteries don't mix. I will have a fully charged 21700, throw it my topside single, where it's room temperature. It'll last me a good probably half a day before it drops down a bar or two battery life. I was using it last night. I had charged it fully at work, and then I went to go use it, and by the end of my first break, after 10 minutes of being outside, it had dropped 2 bars worth of battery. So yeah, the cold and lithium-ion batteries, they don't mix well. They don't like each other. So definitely always keep your batteries somewhere where it can be warm. If you have like a sweatshirt, like I wear a sweatshirt and a jacket, now that it's under 10 degrees, so I'll actually pop the mod into my little hoodie pouch and then wrap up the jacket. It helps keep it just a little bit warmer. If I have it sitting in my backpack, for most of the trip, I probably won't use it, simply due to the fact that the battery's cold, and you don't want to start off and have here's a cold battery. You'll fly just instantly go to 90 odd watts, 100 watts or some shit. You're going to do a little bit of damage to those batteries. Start off a little bit lower, 60, 70 watts. And then as your batteries warm up, then you can bring it up to your regular vaping wattage that you normally use. You don't want to be leaving batteries and mods out in your car when it's cold out. Do your best to avoid doing that. I know I've come close to forgetting a mod in the car before I go into work, and I'll clock in, quick run out and go grab it. I don't want to do any potential damage to that battery. And once the battery reaches, it's 0 degrees Fahrenheit, it's definitely can do a lot of damage to a battery even without using it or charging it. That's just the way the batteries are designed. So yeah, just a couple little suggestions. Always try and keep a mod in the hand instead of just in the cup holder. It'll get colder as it sits in the cup holder. Just toss it around your hoodie pocket or something. And use chapstick. This is the RDA for vaping. It's a metal top cap and all that kind of stuff. There's the drip tip that comes with it is metal, but I'm not using that one. And as it gets colder and drier, your lips get drier. I've noticed my lips stick a little bit to the drip tip and to the RDA as I'm using it. It's not too bad, but just use some extra chapstick. Definitely helps. And then for mechanical mods, you know, I highly suggest against using mechanical mods when it's this cold outside, using them outside, because because you can't regulate it, you can't say no, we're only going to take like half as hard of a hit. It's even if it's cold and you have a 0.1 ohm build on there, it's going to ramp up and it's going to pull power off a cold battery, which is going to do a lot of damage to that battery. So definitely try and use regulated mods if you're going to be outside. I really haven't noticed any issues with like any of my pod systems. They tend to keep up a little bit better. An internal battery, surrounded by some metal casing. I keep it in my jacket pocket. It tends to not get so cold, and plus, since you can wrap your hand all the way around it, just a little, good example, like the Q Pro, I keep my hand all the way around it. And, well, I'm a warm-bodied person, so my hand's going to keep the thing warm. I don't really have to worry about it too much. But yeah, like if you use battery cases, which you should, if you have batteries with you and you're traveling, don't be afraid to like grab like a sock or like an actual like stocking cap and actually put the case inside like a sock or like a thermal sock or something. It just helps keep just a little bit extra warm. But you don't want to be using cold batteries at 100 odd watts. Kind of just from the get-go. That's just not good battery safety, and it's just starting your batteries, and then your battery won't perform as well more and more over time, and it's just something that we don't want that to happen. So that's all I really had for the video. Hope everyone's having a good December so far. I'll be putting up a couple different reviews tonight, so hopefully that'll go well. And then might do a live stream. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. I don't have a whole lot to really stream about, so until then, let's just keep on vaping. Keep on enjoying a frozen winter wonderland. Till then.